and that's the biggest thing I've ever had.
Wow.
On Facebook, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And
That's a lot in our small little world, eh?
yeah, and guess what? I posted this video. I never expected this one video I recently posted to get almost, oh, I don't know, over 1,000 views. All I literally did was download a video I found on Instagram of this Japanese gymnast woman that I follow, and she does her own skits on Instagram, and she says she does
Wait,
like
when you say follow, you subscribe to her on the internet. You don't chase after her down the street and shit, right?
no, we've never talked. I just lurk at her account and I follow her and we've never talked or chatted or anything. The algorithms, man.
Okay.
The algorithms introduced me to her. I didn't pick her out.
All right. Good. Well, you know, if you turn after the same lady on too many streets,
Yeah,
it can cause alarm. So
yeah,
at least it's online, eh?
right, right. So yeah, there's no danger there of catching a STD or something if you yeah like. But there's virus. I guess
Or catching any of the kind of okay, okay,
Wrap it
okay,
up, man. Wrap it up. No, I'm pretty.
okay.
While we're on the topic, I'm pretty conservative when it
Hey,
comes
I
to
told you I was drunk. I got more beers in for this.
Yeah, me too. Cheers.
Let's talk weird.
Okay, let's talk weird
Let's
then.
get weird.
We're recording now. I hope it's
Let's
recording.
talk weird.
Let's get weird, man. Cheers to that.
You recording?
Yeah, I should be. It
Let's
says
do it. Yeah, cheers, man. Let's get deep. Let's get weird. Let's not be timid and feeble. Let's chase Chinese. Wait, you said Japanese, right? Let's chase these Japanese
I
women
like them
down the
all.
street.
I like them all Asian. It didn't matter. Thai, Chinese, Korean, Japanese. I don't care. But I spent the most time studying Japan. I went there to live. I taught English there twice, and I speak Japanese. I don't speak any of the other languages. I'd
You
like to.
speak Japanese, right?
Hi, so this, nah.
Fair enough. Oh, fair enough.
So I studied Japanese in
I
college.
speak to them.
You do?
They just don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
Do
I
you,
speak to them, but they know what the hell I'm saying.
you speak an Asian language?
I speak to Chinese once more, and they know even less.
Oh, really?
Eh?
Do you know ni hao? Ni hao?
Ni hao.
Ni hao?
There was a guy. Let me tell you this one.
大家好.
Did you hear about the cockle? Did you hear about the
放下.
cockle picking tragedy in Morecambe?
Say again? The what?
Did you hear about the cockle picking tragedy in Morecambe?
What's that? Molecrum? Is that where you live? Is that area in Britain or?
It's where I'm from, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's where I'm from. There was a lot of Chinese people were brought across to pick cockles because cockles were apparently very valuable, right?
Oh, really? What are those?
I don't know why, but they are.
Is that a British word?
I don't know. It's like it's something like no. It's like mussels. You know, like mussels you
Oh,
get
sea
in
creature?
oysters.
Oh, yeah,
Mussels. It's
mussels.
something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. I see.
Yeah, it's something like that.
And they pick them?
Well, these Chinese people were brought sand out of the beach, and the tide came in, and there was a terrible case of quicksand,
Ooh.
and like I don't know if it was hundreds or tens, but like a lot of them got
Yeah.
killed basically
Oh,
in the
heads off.
quicksand.
Sorry, I had to. That was
No,
nasty.
no, 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 they weren't ill. They,
Yeah.
they were ill because they got drowned in the quicksand.
Oh, dang.
But the
man.
guy, no, but listen, here's the thing. The guy who brought them across to pick these cockles, right, on Morecambe Beach, he said to them, and he made it quite clear. He said, listen, my Chinese angels, he said, once the water gets to kind of knee high, get back in the van. And the Chinese woman, God bless her today, she's still alive. she said, well, by the time the water got up there, knee high was already in the van.
What? What? I don't get your joke. What? Wait a minute. What? Knee high? Oh, okay. Wait. I'm not sure I get it. You're gonna have to break it down to me. I'm kind of slow. What happened?
She goes, when the water gets to knee high, get back. And she's like, well, knee high's already in the van.
Oh.
I probably could have worded it better, but whatever.
Oh wow.
But the story's true.
Really?
The whole thing about the cockle pickers, I'm not making it up, God bless them, it's a terrible tragedy.
Yeah.
But there's just a shit joke in there that I kind of butchered about knee high. God bless knee high and his family.
It's all right. It must be a British thing. I don't catch like a lot of words you say. The accent.
It's a Chinese thing.
Well, I mean the word like British words and then an accent. Sometimes it's hard for me to convert it to American English, and I don't. Critical parts of your
Probably not a good
story
idea.
goes over my head because I didn't understand what the cockle thing was, and I was like, what? But anyway, you're into Chinese women? Do you like Chinese women? Do you find them physically attractive?
I think they're my favorite. They're my favorite.
You find them
Probably my favorite.
Of all the Asian races, nationalities, you like Chinese women?
Of all, right? I mean, depends what mood, what day of the week, all the rest of it. I love I've got a thing for Polish women. They're all types. But
yeah,
if push comes to shove, if God was to put his godly gun to the side of my head and say, right, you can come into heaven, but you can only have one wife, but you can pick her from anywhere on the earth, I'd say, give me a Chinese one. It's probably what I'd say.
I'd go with Chinese. They're all good looking. I'm talking to a bunch of Asian women.
Well, no, that's not true. That's not true. There's two types of Chinese women, man. There's the very, very good looking ones, and then there's the ones with the fucking square heads, and they're all spotty and sweaty, and they wear glasses.
Yeah.
And they're very good at maths. God bless them. And they're probably good mothers and good daughters and that, but
yeah.
I find Chinese women very black and white, not racially, but in terms of whether they're attractive or not. I think they either are or they aren't.
They are, they aren't. Well, that's for every race, nationality, I find. But on average, I'll be honest with you, that's why you're more likely to find a more attractive Asian woman than you are a white woman, especially in America, especially in Great Britain, because our women have gotten out of control. They've let feminism get to their heads, and then they think they're men now, and they eat too much, and we eat too much. I mean, I got fat, I got chubby. Okay, fair enough. But it's because the quality of food over here sucks. When I go to Japan, I lose weight because the food ain't compromised over there, and I don't feel like eating so much.
Right.
It's what they put in our food, the poisons they put in our food, that makes me want to eat more and more and more and more. And
well, do you not think? I mean, just to rewind you slightly about like the getting fat and stuff. I mean, nobody likes a massively fat person as a partner, unless you've got some kind of fat fetish, right?
Fat fetish, yeah.
Nobody wants like a huge fat wife or a huge fat husband. I think that's fair to say, right?
That's fair. That is fair.
My very first two girlfriends that I was probably in love with, at least as in love as you can be as a 16, 17-year-old. No, they weren't fat, but they weren't skinny.
Yeah.
They were slightly, they were bigger than me. I was a very wiry, kind of skinny, skeletal young man.
Pictures of you.
And they were a little plump. Kind of like I am now. Yeah. Kind of all this, you could do that with the cheeks and that.
Cushion for the pushing, or cushion for the pushing, more cushion for the pushing.
Cushion for the push. Yeah. I've only heard that on the internet. I don't think people say that in England. But yeah. Something like that.
A little junk in the trunk.
Chunk in the trunk? Right, okay.
A little booty on
I don't have any rhymes for it, but yeah, man. That's all, dude. Yeah.
American
a little fat for the prat.
Yeah. So you don't have that phrase in Britain?
A little big for the prick.
Little baby. Okay.
Um, I've heard it, but I think I've only heard it in like American Pie or whatever the hell you people say it. Like I've heard it in American films.
Yeah.
Nobody says stuff like that in England.
Oh,
People aren't that funny.
they're-
We tiptoe around fatness because
yeah.
it's almost like being racist. Being
Right.
fattest.
You're,
We're very like, ooh,
you
don't
tiptoe.
say that.
Don't offend anyone.
She's not fat. She's not fat. She's bubbly.
She's bubbly. She's oh, for men we
That's
have
a word we use to kind of get around it.
the euphemisms. We have euphemisms for fat people. Fat men.
Yes.
Husky. He's not that. He's husky. Or he's a little plump. Or she's a little plump. Or no. She's oversized. We say.
Husky sounds almost like
No.
husky sounds kind of like like a Viking. It almost sounds kind of Viking-y, kind of like a.
Well, it's a
That sounds hot
Siberian
for a guy.
husky.
Husky,
Well, Siberian Husky is a dog breed,
right?
and they're plump. Well,
Yeah, the
puffy.
dog.
They're puffy because of all that fur, and so
Oh,
for women,
right. Okay.
and for women we say
Husky.
plus size women. Plus size women is if you're obese.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very familiar. Very familiar with plus size. Yeah.
Right.
We've got stuff. I think we say that in England. Plus size. What else do we say? We say. Um. Oh, yeah. There's a name for certain shops where they've got fat women clothes, but we don't call it that. We call it.
That's where it comes from. Plus size
Um.
women's clothing. Yeah. Big and tall men's big and tall stores.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think we call it plus size. I think it's the same one. I thought it was something else, but yeah, I think it's just that. Yeah.
How tall are you, by the way?
I think so. We've got plus stores. Hey,
How tall are you, by the way?
sorry.
How tall are you?
11 foot. 11 foot 32.
Really? That's quite a
11 foot 32 and counting.
I don't know that in
I
America.
get bigger with each beer I drink. Some call it confidence. They call it Dutch courage in parts of Europe.
Dutch courage.
I'm about to become 11 foot 34 by the time I finish this Budweiser.
11 foot 30.
It depends where you are in Europe.
Are you joking with it? Or is that a real unit of measurement? What is 11? What did you say?
No. Yeah, 11 foot 34 is what I will become after this beer. Because Dutch courage increases the. No, I'm talking shit. I'm just being an idiot.
Well,
I apologize. No,
I'm 6 foot even, so I make that. I barely.
You'll get used to me. I have my moments. Not tonight.
Well,
You what?
Well, I don't know if you're aware of this, but in the manosphere, we know what modern women these days, they say they want a man who has a 6-inch dick, is 6 feet tall.
I don't like that word.
And makes 6 figures, right? At least. So.
Pretty much. I hate the word manosphere because of all the connotations, but everything else after that you said was absolutely correct. Women, if they're honest with themselves, they want a man who's, was it 6 feet tall, 6 figures, and what's the other thing?
6-inch dick.
6 yeah, that's very true.
I mean, 2 out of 3 of
I don't think I've heard that one, but that's very true.
Yeah, the 666 requirements.
You know what's wrong with that, don't you? You know what's wrong with that? Yeah, 666.
Yeah, it's 666.
These bitches are evil.
I know.
They seek in Satan. They want 666.
Yeah, it's a little club, and we ain't in it. The big club, we ain't in it.
We ain't in it. Well, I don't want to be in it. We can be in it, you know.
I got my own club, Stinks. Yeah.
You've only got to cut your penis off and change your name to. What's your name right now?
Mike.
Mike.
Yeah.
You've only got to become Big Mike or Michelle or whatever you want to be, and there you go. You're in the club.
I could be Michelle for my, what do you call it? Cross-dressing, drag queen, persona, if you want. I don't like that kind of stuff, but If I had to, it'd be called Michelle. Sure.
If you want to be part of their club, then I'm sure they'd accept you. They have to, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to be. I got my own clubs. They're way better. I got my own secret
Fair enough.
society, bro.
No, but, well, let's talk about these evil women. I'm only being light-hearted because I mean,
Yeah.
it's different in England. I can get. It's just a lot of things that I talk about with my friends on the phone, and I talk about in text, and talk about, and all the rest of it. Is some of it, to be quite honest, if you talk about it in public, you legitimately risk jail. And I'm
Oh,
not even being lighthearted about it. And it can be quite simple stuff, just talking about like men can't be women and women can't be men. It's just kind of shit like that.
wow.
And then you expand it out, and so I tend to, at least publicly, like in this domain, it's easy just to make a joke out of it and stuff. But fuck it, let's get in, let's do
Yeah.
it, man. Let's get into it because I've been to jail for
Okay.
been
I've
to
been to
jail for
jail
worse, and
once.
I've gone to jail for better.
I went to
So
jail
let's do it.
once. Yeah. Okay. I went to jail once. Nothing for violence or anything. Just for a DUI, not an aggravated. It's a Class D misdemeanor, man. It's not a big deal. That was back when I was an alcoholic and I couldn't control myself. But that's done and over with. I've seen the inside of a fucking jail. I know what it's like. I know now enough that I never want to go back there. So while we're talking about jail, you brought it up. Let's not go back there. It sucks. I thought living on planet Earth sucked, but living in jail on planet Earth sucks even way more. It's way worse. So I took that slap on the wrist and I was
It's
like,
one of the worst
that's it.
places you can be. It's probably one of the
Hell.
worst.
It's hell, dude. It's pure
It's
hell.
it's one of the worst places you can be. It's pure hell. It's pure hell, and it can be either magnified or eased to a degree. I don't know if you agree with me or not, but this is just my opinion. But based on who you have contact with on the outside, and those,
Yeah.
if you can have certain contact on the outside, it's like
Calming
it
effect.
can really soothe the
Feel
situation.
soothed, yeah.
Yeah, and it can also have the opposite, depending on whatever, man. It's
Yeah.
a,
Well,
it's a. I don't like to not be in control of my own life, and a situation like that is not nice, man.
yeah, losing your freedom
Not
like
good.
that, it
Not
sucks.
good.
Not good. I like your Trump impressions.
Terrible,
Careful.
terrible situation.
Situation.
That I can tell you. Everybody knows it.
Great. You do it. You do it really well. Do you stand up? Do you do stand up?
Hmm?
Do you go to clubs and do stand up
Hey,
ever?
I spend most of the day in the wheelchair, but when the beer arrives, I do tend to stand up, and
Oh,
because there's nobody else here, man. I've got to go and get it by myself, so
you're
it does happen. Yeah,
you said wheelchair?
it does happen. Yeah.
You're in a
Cheers,
wheelchair? How did you get in a wheelchair?
dude. I'm joking.
Oh, you're a
Are
joke.
you
Sorry.
are autistic, aren't you?
Yes, I take everything literally, dude. Yeah.
Either you're like ridiculously autistic, or I'm too good at acting for my own good. Because I thought I was obviously, because you went, hey, do you stand up? I'm like, no, I sit down until my beer arrives.
It's
I
the
thought you,
former, man.
well,
I'm
maybe, I don't know.
super autistic, dude. Like, yeah, like people make fun of me,
It's
man.
probably a bit of both, man. I'm not that funny. I'm a good liar, and I'm not as funny as I'd like to be for that.
Your video. Oh, there it is. You're back now. Hey, I'm gonna go. I'm all out. These are These are mini bottles. They're 7-ounce bottles. So I ran out. I'm gonna grab another one. I'll be right back.
Is that Corona?
Corona. Yeah.
Dude, I love your camera setup, man. I do. I feel like I'm chatting to somebody like in a Stanley Kubrick kind of setting. You know what I mean? Like the focus is on the thing that the focus is meant to be on, and the rest of the background is all like soft. I'm no cinematographer.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
no photographer, but
So I'm writing a
it
movie right now.
looks.
Hey,
I mean, look at this. Okay, I hope people can see this. Are you
yeah,
filming this? Is this live?
it's recording right now. We're 20 minutes in. It's recording on my desktop, so we don't have to
Your
deal with.
your camera setup, dude. Your camera setup is something to behold.
Is it? Well, it's just a
To
feature.
me, anyway. I don't do this stuff, so it just to me, it's like
It's just
I'm
a webcam.
mesmerized, man. It's like some
It's an
Kubrick shit.
it's an external webcam. I'd show you if I could get another camera and show you what it looks like, but I could show you with the cell phone.
Okay. Well, no, I'm not saying the camera might be. I'm talking about the way it's
Oh, the background?
softening the background
Oh,
and sharpening the character, the main character.
you can do that too. Just enable blurring for the background. It blurs out the background and focuses on you. But the camera itself has a feature where it tracks your face. So sometimes it'll see if I move, it'll it'll
Wow.
zoom.
Yeah. All right.
uh
And you can do that on what? On I could do that on my phone, could I?
no, I
Or any
don't
old camera?
no, because this is a webcam that's attached to my PC. I have my PC above my head here. I'll show you a picture of what it looks like, but
Okay, let's get into something interesting.
yeah, no, this is boring. Okay, so we were talking about women.
Cameras are great, but we're not here to talk about cameras.
We're not nerds, okay?
We were talking about women.
Yeah, you want to still talk about women or something
Women.
else?
We can do women. We can do women. Yeah. What do you want to know about women?
All
Or
right.
ask or
Well,
I mean,
let me tell you a story. I mean, what's been going on with me and lately?
tell me.
Maybe that it's not time to talk about that right now. It's because it's kind of a sensitive subject, and I don't want to offend the ladies that I'm talking to. But basically, this woman, okay, her name is Kim Castro, and she has quite a internet.
But you're gonna do it.
I'll do
Let's get
it
into it. Go on. Go on. Okay.
anyway. Well, I couldn't cut this part out, but okay. All right. Yeah. Let's see where this
Don't.
goes. Let's see where this goes. All right.
Come on. Talk to me.
All right. This woman, she's
Talk
called.
to me.
All right. All right. Let me tell you who she is. I met her through Facebook algorithms. Right. I didn't find her profile on my own. It was a suggestion from Facebook algorithms. She looked in on first.
No way.
She was very fascinating to me because she had a U.S. Army uniform on, and she's very Korean. She looks Korean. She's like pure Korean, right? A woman, and
Let's go.
and her last name is Castro, Fidel Castro, you know. And so I got to talking to her,
All right. Right. Yeah.
and she had me add her on
To
WhatsApp.
me, this all strikes me as I'd be like, this is not a real profile. If
Right,
I saw this in People You May Know,
right,
and she's called what, Leah Chan, and she's wearing a
right,
American Army uniform, and she looks like Bruce Lee's wife,
right.
and
Well,
she's
I didn't
what did
think
she didn't inbox you, did she, and say hello,
well, this it was a
hello
mystery.
dear, I would like to be a friend with you.
It was a mystery. I had to unravel it. It was bizarre. I'll tell you, it's a long story, but I'll try to walk you through it. So I get to talking to this chick. This was last year, okay? This was a year ago. And it was around springtime last
Okay.
year. So same time around this year. But let's rewind back to last year. I'm talking to her, and I'm talking to her on WhatsApp, and I'm like, what I sweet talker, right? I'm really good with talk. I'm really good at sweet talking, not not in a. I just want to get in your pants and pretend to be kind-hearted and sweet, and then really I'm a dick. I'm an asshole.
No, I got you. I got
No,
you.
I'm
I got you.
really. I
I
can
got you.
talk to
I no, I
women.
understand. I
I
understand.
talk to women like they're like the bee's knees, right? And when I get to talking to a woman that I'm really attracted to, I find attractive, at least on the
Charming.
surface,
It's called
charming.
charming.
Well, honestly, I didn't get to know her. I didn't have her. I didn't get to know her personality because we were just texting, right? I didn't really get to know her, but physically, her looks caught my attention. So if I can confirm she's real, and I'm talking to an attractive woman, which is not a regular thing, because I normally don't. I'm not on the market. I don't talk to women, but she caught me by surprise. Anyway, I'm gonna fast forward here. It was very bizarre because there are a lot of catfishes. I don't know if you know what a catfish is, but a catfish is someone.
Fucking right.
Yeah,
Especially on the internet.
yeah.
I want to give you my little theory about black, white, and Asian. Obviously, I want to hear your story. I want you to finish, but then
Yeah.
I've got this little theory to tell you about
Yeah, go ahead.
the three primary colors,
Yeah. White,
and I just want to hear what you think of it.
yellow, blue, and red. Yeah.
But no, please continue with this. She's Korean, right?
Yeah, she's
I
Korean.
take it South Korean.
Well,
Otherwise,
my story.
South Korean, right? Of
Yeah,
course.
South Korean. Yes. Okay. So I don't know if you know this or not, but a lot of South Korean young girls, like girls, not even teenagers yet, but if their parents can't afford to raise them or they die, they often send them to go live in foster homes in non-Korean homes. And I don't know why that is, but it's not the first time
Really?
yeah, they send them to America, they send them overseas. And so this woman, so she claims, was one of these orphans. And that's why she has the last name Castro. And she she I can't get the story straight. But the story that I have in my head, at least, is that she was sent when she was 8 years old to go live with a family with the last name of Castro, and they were into the oil business. Anyway, that's irrelevant. And they raised her, and when she became like mid 20s, I think, she joined the United States Army. Can you hear me? Are you muted?
I can hear you. Sorry, I just
Okay.
dropped my phone because I'm clumsy.
Oh, that's okay.
Can I ask like a couple of clarifying questions, if you
Yeah.
don't mind?
Yeah, go ahead, go.
Uh, with you, you, you met this woman, right?
Yeah, online and Facebook algorithms. It was not a dating website. It was Facebook.
No, but I mean, have you met her?
Have I what? Oh, did you just make a fellatio motion? You cut out. I didn't know.
Somebody did.
No.
Do you know her? Do you know her?
No. Do I have carnal knowledge of her? No. No.
Carnal knowledge. That's cute. Okay.
Carnal knowledge.
Uh,
That's what you British say, don't you? Carnal knowledge.
I mean, maybe in parts where I'm not from, I've never heard that before. I
Oh,
like it. No, carnal. I just think of
it's Old English. That's Old
car.
English.
Yeah, perhaps.
Anyway, no, we've
So,
never met.
how do you know this woman's legit?
I got to talking to her. Long story, man. Let me get through it. Um, okay, let's fast forward.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. Um, where was I? Did you have another question you wanted to ask?
I'm skeptical of this woman.
I was too. Okay. Oh, okay. So a year ago. Okay, I figured
Yeah, I've
out.
got millions, dude. She's called Castro.
Yeah.
She's claiming to be some with the American Army or some shit. I've
Yeah.
got a lot of questions, pal. Well, the first one being, have you verified her in real life? And I gave you a few like motions and all the rest of it.
I have
Um,
not, but let me tell you why I think she's legit.
Webcam doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. I had to get her to write my name in pen. Right? Okay. This story is gonna take too long to tell.
Okay.
And I'd rather not hog the mic.
No, fair enough. No, because that's quite a good proof. No, listen, no, I hear you. If you on the webcam with somebody and you say write my name on pen on your palm and put that AI is not going to do that. Do you know what I'm saying? Not at this stage, anyway. So that's at least a confirmation that it's a real person.
Yeah.
I believe you. Okay.
Yeah. Well, she didn't.
I believe her. I'm not saying I don't believe you. No, no, please. I believe you're being honest. I really do. But I'm skeptical of this.
Right.
Of her. I'm skeptical of this character.
Me too. Me too. Well, she has
The
a
whole
couple.
story. Her story doesn't sound right.
Well, she's
Do you know what I mean?
okay. Well, she's literally in the army. You can confirm this. She was on the United States Army website. The woman's real. The thing is, there are a lot of catfish who steal her photos and pretend to be her. She got her identity stolen. You see? And so she's a victim of
Okay.
online cyber criminals. And so in the army, I don't know what she did in the army. I think she was in the medical field in the army. She was stationed overseas. Anyway, all these fucking catfish, these scammers from Nigeria download her photos and pretend to be her, and then they get lonely men who are curious about her and want to chat her up and get involved with her, maybe date her, to go and buy gift cards from the store, and then they have you scratch them off and then show them, like, take a picture so they can scam you out of money. That's the scam. It's the gift card scratch scam, and these Nigerians do that. Okay, and so that some of these catfish, ended up getting. I was like, okay, really, is this person for real? I had to go through. So I bought a $15 one, right? It was cheap, and I did it, and sure enough, the behavior didn't improve. I didn't. I was expecting her to change her attitude, or believe that I was real by doing that for her, which I thought it wasn't her. I wasn't talking to her. Okay, fast forward. That was then. But if you go rewind back when I was talking to her on WhatsApp, I knew she was a scam. And I said, no, you're a scam. And I blocked her. It's very bizarre. You never know who you're talking to. It's very bizarre. Let's go back now, a year later. I do a lot of investigation, and I think I pinned her down. I found the real Kim Castro.
You wish you'd have pinned it down.
I think I found the real Kim Castro. I don't know.
But look, you know what I'm saying? You, look,
Yeah.
you, hey, it can happen, dude. It's nothing. It's mistakes can happen. People, who's smart enough to, not get fooled by a pretty girl, right? I don't
Hey.
want to say you got scammed, but you fell for a catfish, right?
Oh, it's not the first time. It's mostly
It's
my
all right. No, but it happens to millions and millions of people.
right. And you pour your heart out to a
It,
catfish, and
I
you're
don't
like, can I
believe it's
pay?
happened to me yet, but it might have done, and I don't know.
Right. You waste your fucking time
Huh?
finding these fucking catfish, and it turns out they're fake, and you're not really sending your love and emotion to a real genuine person. It's a fucking scam artist, and it pisses you off.
Dude, that's damn right, man. That's brutal. I don't think I've been catfished, although I may have been. I've not known it. Do you know what I mean? But like usually, we'll put it this way: like the only either girlfriends or I've had or whatever, or anyone that I've met on the internet, anyone that I've ever sent anything to or given anything to, whether it's physical love, financial love, or anything, it's
Gifts.
I've always met them. I've known them. Do you know what I mean? I've like physically held them in my arms, so I know it's
Right.
what it is. I've certainly spoke to a lot of bitches online and that may or may not be who they say they are, but
Right.
I think I've probably just been, I don't know, fortunate enough, I guess, to like I've never got to, I've never given up anything of myself without
Confirming.
physically meeting and
Right.
knowing it's them.
And
Do you know
that's
what I
the
mean?
smart way to go about it. But see, I'm being a hacker the way I am. I'm very I like to be on the internet and all the time. And so I'm talking to a million people at once, and I'm juggling a bunch of conversations at once. as catfish is just another, you know, persona that I talk to online. They come and go. I don't really put that much thought into it. But if it's a love interest, I put extra time into them, and I give them my time, and I give I focus on them, and I shouldn't, because they're not real. That's frustrating. But I honestly, I really do feel like I don't feel I have evidence. Oh shit, shit. Hey, can you hear me? Hey, we see that's the problem. That's the problem with Zoom. That's the problem with Zoom. A free account. They limit your time to 40 minutes, so you get cut off. It sucks. So I gotta buy the pro version. I don't know how much it is. I I'll look into it later. But at least we have No, it got cut off because we ran out of time on Zoom. That's all. Um, but anyway, as I was saying, it continues. I'll continue the story. Um, I'm just trying to shit. Where? Oh, there. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, no, they're from Nigeria. They're the prince and princesses of Nigeria. They have a bunch of money. No, they have a bunch of money, and they they have a bunch of money, right? And they need to deposit, right? Is right. That's the scam. Yeah, exactly. No, I never fell for that. No, thank God, I never fell for that. But it's the same people. It's the same people that do those scams that do these scams. And they're from Nigeria because I checked the area code of this phone number and it led to Nigeria. No shit. Yeah. Oh my God, they're annoying, dude. Yes, yes, yep. Right. Yeah.
Like a redhead from Poland, or you're going to be a super hot Chinese lady, right? It's enough, man. Nah, yeah, no, you're all right. Yeah. It's a weird thing, man, because all my like everybody in my family. Sorry to butt in, but like I'm thinking about like uncles, granddads, grandparents. Anyone that's like been together in like a long term, everlasting marriage. Maybe they've had two relationships. Usually they've had one. And you're saying five, like it's like a small amount. And I'd say I've had more than five, and I'd still think it's a small amount. But it's like, are we winning really by having more short-term heartbreaks? I would say not. I think it's better to marry your childhood sweetheart, as they say. Yeah, yeah. We've lost that nowadays for whatever reason, for all the reasons. You know, it's sad, man. Mhm. I know, I know, yeah, I know all about this. Not enough women know this, especially. I feel quite bad for sex workers. They really either just deny it or just refuse to know it. But yeah, sexual energy once it becomes intertwined, it's kind of a thing that sticks, right? Hey, are we still? Is this still a podcast or? Okay, no worries. Well, okay, well, okay, well, I can tell you. Let me just ask: was the how about part one? Is that still? Is it just on the hard drive? Or was that live? Okay. I just wondered where it's going. Like, where is it? Are we live on what? Is it Facebook, YouTube? Where are we? Okay, right. Okay. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. I get you. I'm with you. Okay. Okay. Fire away. Well, I like to. The way I look at my fingers, there's like three ridges in each finger. So I go like one, two, three, four, five, six. Are you talking about slept with or girlfriends? Because it's a different thing. Like I like had sex with. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot, man, a lot. But I've been in a lot of bands, and yeah, yeah, yeah. I haven't had very many. I mean, I've had more than enough girlfriends, to be quite honest. I wanted to marry the last six of them. I'm quite a romantic person, dude. I'm not a slag, to believe it or not. I, I'm a very romantic person. I've actually wanted to get married for quite a long time. But you know, I have testosterone, and I was a young man, and my penis has been about. I don't. I don't. No, go out with, date, yes. Sleep with, not really. No. Yeah, I'm kind of selective when it comes to falling in love, but it's no joke, dude. I fall in love. I really do fall in love. I really do. But I have also got the other part of me that you know, I just like to. I like attractive ladies, man. I just like to sleep with sometimes idiots, retards, losers, maniacs, crazy people. Uh, oh, you didn't? Oh, okay. You can hear me, right? This isn't my ceiling, by the way. This is. I just want everybody to know this is a rented ceiling, and it's not my job to do anything about that fucking shit over there. So I'm just putting that out there. Just in case any of my future wives are watching this stream, that's not my ceiling. And if it was, the fucker that owns the building, and I'm just renting it off him. I'm here for a few months or whatever, so all good. Doesn't belong to me. What we done? Have you just unplugged it or something, or what? Okay. No, not no. I'm not. No, I'm not. Well, that's another story. Fucking hell, I can tell you about my weekdays. But we were talking about women, right? Um, it's funny you just like keep talking because you just reminded me actually of my last uh, girlfriend. She used to do a thing, right? And this is kind of a bit of a. I'm not going to tell her name or anything because she wouldn't like me to say this, but you just reminded me of a little funny thing we used to do because I'd talk to her on the phone and she'd go to the toilet, and women really don't like to be heard on the toilet for some reason. And so she would put her phone on silent, but she'd go, keep talking though, I'm here. And so I would have to kind of like do like a monologue podcast while she was having a shit. She was having a shit and she'd put the phone on the sink or whatever. And then she'd pick up again in 10 minutes and uh, just, you reminded me of that. Well, she knew that. Yeah, yeah. She muted her own sound, but she could still hear me. If that's the thing, you can do that, right? That's right. Yeah, she used to do that while she was having a shit. Bless her. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't. I think is that a female thing in general? Because I've known a few women like that. I don't know if that's the normal thing or whatever. But like, I met her one. Well, I met her a bunch of times. Obviously in person, and because I knew that she was a little bit private about having a shit. I'd stay for a couple of days, couple of nights, and she'd go for a shit, and I would deliberately just walk into the bathroom right after she'd had a shit, partly to freak her out because I know she'd go, "No, no, go in there! What did you think of shit flowers?" And I don't know. I just thought it was fun. She was fun. You know what I mean? I can hear you, dude. You're quiet, but I can hear you. I can hear, I can hear you, brother. I can see you and I can hear you. You're far away and your voice is far, but I can hear you. You know, lots of smoke in the room. What have you got? Like a smoke alarm in the room or something? But they're gonna smell it even more in the hallway, dude. Okay. Well, I'm guessing you've done it before, so you know what you're doing. Oh, okay. Oh, you're at the end of the house. I see. Okay. Oh, okay. You're literally in your mother's basement. That's a classic podcast insult. I'm only fucking about, mate. No, I don't give a shit. I'm just saying. It's just funny, isn't it? Um, we've got. Well, I'll tell you what, dude. Let's let's. Okay, let's do what you want to do, dude. It's your show. Let's do what you want to do. Okay. Okay. Spielberg. Steel. Okay. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Send it to me, dude. You've sent it to me. I'm unaware of that, but I'll check it out if you send it to me. Forgive me. People tag me in a lot of stuff unless it's sent to me personally. I don't pay attention to it. No. Look, man, I'm gonna have to be completely honest with you. I'm not a movie guy. I don't watch movies. I don't like movies. Dude, this is not you. Honestly, with all due respect, you're talking to the wrong guy. I don't know fuck all about movies. I don't know. I, I've not. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Right. I believe you. B, I don't know who the fuck that is. No. No, I know. I've not seen it, but I know it's there. I can't do the LG thing with my left hand. I have to with the right hand. No, hey, let's do the hot seat. Let's catch you up. Let's do. I like to call it the hot seat. Like, let me ask you three quick fire questions, and I want three like you got to answer me in as few words as possible, and then let's trade questions, right? Okay. Uh, okay. So let me think. Top of my head. Right. We may have already been over this one, but okay. God is sticking you in the Garden of Eden. Where is your Eve from? What nationality is she? Yeah. Okay. Who is your favorite Simpsons character? Okay. All right. Uh, what is the worst song of all time? I know there's a lot to choose from, but you know, let's go. Don't labor it. No, 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 no. It's the first one that comes to mind or to heart. Uh, let's say 2000s, because that's where most of the shit songs reside. Well, to be fair, there's a lot about songs in the 90s. And the oh, really? No, no, yeah, no, fair enough. No, neither do I. But she's got a few. She's got a few bangers, I would say. But whatever. Okay. My heart will go on near far from Japan. You are. What? Okay. Sure. No, not at all. So, the you said what the first half you've got, and the second half is audio only. Is that what you're saying? Okay. So I have I have no I have no idea what that means. I said like, do we have the first half or do we have the second half? You clumsy man! You clumsy man! We've got we've got and we've still got we got the first half. The first half was what in like we got the video. The first half was fun. I think. Well, the second half's been fun as well. But I wanted to. I thought it'd be nice to like piece them together. But the second half's um, okay. Well, like you said, it's the first one. It's an experiment. Do you know what I mean? It's the first time we've done it, so it's all good. Don't be frustrated. You can't afford to be frustrated on air. That's like don't be Opie Radio. You know Opie Hughes from the Opie Net and this shit. That's one of his big problems. He flips out about his technical issues and like the audience start listening to 5 minutes of new software and I don't even know what I don't even know what you're talking about, dude. Let's talk about Asian women. Let's talk about numerology. Let's talk about Trump. Let's talk about alcoholism. Let's talk about women. Okay, that's fair enough. No, I agree. These days he is boring because I know all these fucking moves. But I must admit, like 4 years ago, uh, he was well, yeah. 2016 was really the year when it was exciting. I have to just say, I'm not saying I was for it. I just thought it was the height of entertainment. It was certainly the funniest man in the world. And it's like, what the hell is this guy gonna do? I just couldn't wait. And it turns out he's doing what they all do. He's doing what Israel say, right? He's just going to war with whoever the fuck Israel wants to go to war with. So it's boring now. But it was funny there for a while. Yellow fever. I love that. Oh, I mean, look, can I agree and disagree at the same time? I agree with you that the way that is perceived as just like an Asian, the word fetish has got, like you said, it's got a negative kind of connotation to it. Um, but I, I admittedly just kind of like the way Asian women look, and if you want to call it a fetish, then I guess it is. But no, no, it, it's well, I mean, aesthetically, um, the well, I mean, there's, uh, there's many facets to it. There's many sides to it, but like on purely aesthetic grounds, they are the most feminine bunch. I think white women, if you find a white woman, wonderfully feminine. Black women, there are some feminine ones, right? But Asian ones are mostly very feminine. And what comes with femininity is, and I don't mean submissive in a way that I want to, bottom around or anything like that. I just mean very softly spoken, soft hands, nice skin, just very soft. and elegant, yeah, all that kind of stuff. And I just, yeah, I'm drawn to it. But, and it is what it, it just is what it is. So, well, I think, yeah, well, I think a lot of the reason they are that way is it's like anything, isn't it? It's half nature, half nurture. Yeah, it's partly just they are genetically that way, but also culturally, they just kind of are. I don't want to say trained to be. They just the they're culturally feminine, and for the most part, and I just like it, man. Whereas in the West, like women, all these women are taught to be like boss bitches, and boss ladies, and like, it's like, well, no, no, they're not, no, they're not. The liars, the lying. No, they're actually not. Though. They're actually not. I will say it because I can afford to lose those bitches that like think it's important because I don't. I've lost most of them anyway. Nobody is into that. No, well, no, no. Listen, lesbians are into it, and gay men are into it because gay men are like, yeah, slave queen, you can be my friend. Gay men love it, and lesbians love it because they can be like men together. But straight men do not dig the tough boss bitch ladies that can throw high kicks and knock people out. It's not. It's just not a thing. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, fair enough. But that doesn't exist in reality. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, in a movie sense, because Uma Thurman in reality is a wonderful lady, right? Well, I've never met her, but I'm just saying she's not a badass tough guy. I could, no, no, right. I think yes. Whoa, wait, okay, wait. Can you break that down? That's a really interesting sentence. That politeness doesn't mean kindness. Elaborate. Elaborate. Sorry, I'm getting another beer, but I can hear you. We can't be dead air. Talk to me. There's no there's no fridge on the radio, dude. You need to get like a megaphone for while you walk to the fridge, so you can at least keep shit going. Jesus, man. I had a story. Well, I didn't hear a story. I'm just talking to the camera now. Prince, right? Purple Rain Prince. Um, he started learning piano when he was 4 years old, and this was in his book autobiography. The very first song he ever learned to play on piano was Batman. No, I hate Batman. I was just telling a little story about Prince. To the point, I was telling. I'm telling a story to the folks because you left dead air there, pal. I had to speak to the folks. The folks. Now, God, I'm even worse, but I sound like Barack Obama. Hey, folks. We talk to the folks. Uh, is this Japanese women or Japanese people in general? Everybody. Okay. Okay. All right. 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 Yeah. 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 What? Wait. 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 Sorry. The first one is work, kind of professional stuff. The second one is at the pub. Right. So I'm guessing that the third one would be like intimate relationships, like your husband or something. What? That's the first one, isn't it? Uh, three, two, yeah, 3 for 2 seconds. I'd love to try it. I've never tried it. I've heard of it. That's all. Right, right. Fermented rice, right? Right. Is it, is it strong? Because I, one thing I know about people in that area of the world, Chinese, Japanese, or all those kind of people, area of the world, like men and the women, they've got a very, very low tolerance for alcohol. You know what I mean? That's cute. They turn red. You're Irish, are you? Okay. Well, oh yeah, I don't. I just know it's I just what you got the constitution for being of sobriety is very easily overrun. They could have like a beer, 2 beers, and they're anyone's man, yeah, anyone's lady. No, fuck it, they're drunk as fuck. It's not. It's a because they don't. They've not lived. They've not evolved to be resistant to alcohol like the Irish have, or like I've got an element of Irish in me, but I'm mostly English, and I've got quite a lot of Italian in me, and drank a lot through the centuries, and so of course, yes, yeah, and so there's a kind of a little bit of a genetic tolerance to alcohol. which a lot of these Chinese and Japanese people just don't have it. I think it's very adorable. When he said she has a bio in turn red like a fucking traffic light, that's so cute. A little moon face going all red. The blood moon, I would call her. What do you mean? Oh, really? Well, do, do they feel ill? Are they upset, or they just go, where are we going next? Perfect Japanese lady name. She sounds sexy. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me, dude. I've only met one once, and I know it's named after the motorbike, which was called Suzuki, and I just thought it was very fucking hot. Yeah, that was she was named after, obviously, but yeah, man. I don't know what it means. No, I knew a girl named Suzuki, and I know she was named after the motorbikes. All right, Bell Tree. So what does that mean when you put it all together? Right. Okay, so are you saying like the names are kind of just almost like two nouns randomly that sound nice? No, no, well, no. Sounds random because, well, tell me what does bell tree mean if it's not random? But, but it's random, right? Oh yeah, right. Mm, that's cool. I like that. They do that in. There's a really good video I saw once for it was alleging proof of Genesis, and it was talking about the Garden of Eden and woman and yada yada, and the way that all the symbols they all represent. I can't explain it. I can't remember it exactly, but it's so good the way he broke it down. Like basically the word for sin, it's like two little. It's a woman of a symbol of a woman and a symbol of a tree with a snake. Shit like that. I can't remember all the details, but right, right. Don't, and you know what that means, right? Noisy. Yeah. Wow. Oh man, I was waiting to drop that. I was going to be a punchline. I didn't know you already knew it. Yeah, that's fucking hilarious, right? It. That's how old this stuff is. The Chinese have known since like forever ago. The word for annoying, the word for noisy, and shut the fuck up. It's like it's three women together. they call it noisy or annoying or whatever. I think it's noisy, but it might be annoying. You might be right. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, funny man. That's very funny. No, it is. It is Chinese. It's definitely Chinese. I know it's Chinese. Right. No way. No. Oh, they've got okay, okay. Because I was thinking it at first when you said that. It reminds me a little bit of like, like I think it's French where they've got feminine words and things, and or is it Spanish where they've got, but they've got their own actual alphabet. That's the next level. I don't think we have that. Okay, okay, right, right, yeah, okay, yeah. Hmm. Oh, fuck that, mate. Fuck that. Well, listen, that's probably one of many reasons why they say the Japanese are, well, arguably the most intelligent people on Earth. Well, some say the Jews, some say the Japanese. I don't really know. I'm not an IQ tester, but they're both up there, aren't they? The Japanese and the Jews, right? To memorize, no, it's the way it is, right? But to memorize that kind of just that way of that format of language, it takes a serious brain. You know what I mean? We've only got 20. What we got? 26 letters or 28? I don't even fucking know how many letters we've got. What's eight? What's A to Z? Have we got 26? It's 26, isn't it? Is it? So, listen, you motherfucking stupid anti-disestablishmentarianism prick. We only ever have short words, and we've got 28 letters, and that's why we're all so fucking retarded. These people, look, they they've got to compromise somewhere, right? If your eyes are going to be slanty, you've got to be big somewhere, and it's not certainly not downstairs. It's upstairs. I've seen their porn. There's a reason they blur out. There's a reason they pixelate Japanese porn. It's because they're all embarrassed. They're not big down there. They're not big up it. But they've got huge brains. No, I'm saying they've got little. Japanese men have famously got very little dicks. Is what I'm inferring there. I mean, I don't know because they always pixelate it, so I can't. I'm just assuming. I'm going on like a very ignorant basic assumption here. Black black people have got massive genitalia. White people are in the middle, and Asian people have got small genitalia. Right? That's the ignorant assumption, right? Well, the world record. Is there an actual world record? And it's obviously a black guy, right? Right, yeah, of course. Yeah, it's obviously a black guy, right? You sure? I haven't. No, no. Okay, I'm not saying I won't. I'm just saying I don't think I have seen it. But hey, let me just put this at you. Let me just put this very little racist thought that I just occurred in my head. What do you think about this? Because now I'm thinking about it because we're talking about it, right? I think obviously I'm speaking generally because I love to speak generally because that's just the way I like to think, right? Get this and really think about it back to front because I'm not being rude and I'm not being and I'm also not being what's the other word complimentary. I'm just trying to be objective, right? Check this out. The smaller the penis, the bigger the brain. The bigger the cock, the smaller the brain. Think about the IQ in Japan where they're making all this technology, and think about the IQ in Ghana when they still can't even figure out how to put together a bicycle, right? They- right? Right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Health, well fed, healthy, comes from good stock, right? Yeah. Comes from obviously a good family that could afford to feed her. She's been well looked after. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I get it. I get it. It's the same in North Korea to this day. North Korean. It's a very odd thing going on with the beauty standard in North Korea. It's partly that the chunkier ones, but they also, for some reason, they love the ones with the square jaws. That's a big beauty standard in North Korea. Women that have got like box jaws. Not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea, but it. For some reason, it's big in North Korea. How many of that? Well, the underage. Come on, what underage Koreans? listen, listen, Epstein. Listen, Epstein. Watch yourself. You can't be doing that, man. I'm, I'm, dude, I'm joking around. You're joking around. I'm with you. No, I get you. Yeah, I thought that right. Like I remember thinking like whatever, uh, 17, 18 at school and that, the girls I fancied when I was that age, 16, 17, 18. I remember thinking, like, one day, I mean, God willing, I will be an 80-year-old man, hopefully. And I don't think my tastes will suddenly change where I start thinking, no, now I want Deirdre Barlow from current, now I want, what I mean, Mrs. Mildrew from fucking whatever the hell. I think I think what's hot is hot. I don't think that changes. You get less desirable to them as you get older, but I think you know what I'm saying. I know, yeah, but of course, but dude, listen. Yeah, no, yeah, but listen. It's not that one-sided. It's not that hopeless. I'm not saying you're saying it is hopeless, but a lot of people, as they get older, and sort of think, "Oh, well, I like young women, and I'm getting old." No, listen. It's very, and I know you know this. I know you know this. I can sense it, but I'm just going to just like say it for the record. If possibly, if there's an audience, if it's still fucking streaming or whatever, like yeah, there's the yin and the yang is the six and the nine. It's they are opposites, right? And so obviously older men like young women because young women are like fresh and fertile and all the rest of it. And young women like older men because older men have got more wisdom and they've got more resources, they've got more ability to take care of you. I know you know this. Look, I'm like I said, I'm half talking to you, I'm half talking to the live stream, right? It's just everybody knows it. You know it, I know it, she knows it, everybody knows it. Quite frankly, so true, so true, unbelievable. Quite frankly, okay, all right, okay. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna go. No, you want to talk to them as well, right? Let's not fucking pretend. You're just lying there in your bed trying to eat your peanut butter sandwich, and all these teenage girls are pestering you like, "Oh man, please talk to me." No, come on, please. It's both ways, dude. Come on. At least both. Oh, fuck me. Okay. How young we talking? Well, you said teenage, so I kind of get you. Well, don't say what you don't want to, man. That's up to you. I, there's a 2 year deficit in America because I know that, like, for example, 16 is like no problem in England, whereas in America it's illegal. So there's a 2 year deficit. Is that first time I've had to use deficit probably my whole life? So I was quite proud of that one. But yeah, go on. Listen, I want this, dude. Send me this, and I'll look edit out anything you don't want to be in it. You know what I mean? By all means, or I will. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't want to cause any like controversy or whatever. Not to the point where it might cause issues for people. Um, but do tell me what you've got, man. Any of this that's recorded, if you don't mind, send it me because I think it's been a good chat, huh? All right. Oh, well, we've got